Hey, what's up guys? It's Jamie here. I want to say a very warm welcome to you and thank you very much for joining me in today's video. So, discussing something I don't think is brought up that commonly when it comes to the entrepreneurial journey, and that is of how to strike balance between your work and your relaxation. Now, why is this an important subject and why do I think that more entrepreneurs and affiliates need to consider it? Well, I know that the whole theme at the moment seems to be about hustle and grind and work and blah, blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, I believe that if you don't have a good work ethic, you're probably not going to go that far in this industry. You really do need to basically work in order to get what you want, right? We all know that. Having said that, I think what happens for a lot of entrepreneurs, and I speak of my own pathway here when I say this, that we can kind of feel a little bit guilty if we haven't got everything we wanted accomplished at the end of the day. And so we kind of faced with this sense of guilt, like, damn it, we haven't accomplished enough, we haven't worked hard enough, we need to work harder, we need to stay up later at night. If only I had more hours in the day, I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna stay up later, I'm gonna ignore my family, I'm gonna get everything done. And the problem with that approach is that you do end up burning yourself out, and that is a very finite way to be. Sure, you might be able to pull it off for a day, a week, I don't know. For me, I barely struggle to keep my eyes open for during the evening if I don't get enough sleep, right? So I know that I can't last for like 3 days without having a good night's rest in between, whereas I know a lot of people really do push themselves. So where am I going with all this, and why is this something to consider? Well, here's the thing. If you give yourself permission to have a break on the weekend or go on holiday, because we don't really get that when we're affiliates, we're working for ourselves, and we give ourselves permission to do that, good things start happening. Our creative energy starts flowing again, and when it does, of course, all the good stuff starts coming out. Our content gets better, our thought processes are clearer, we have, like I say, creative energy to pour into different tasks. And I think part of it is, what I put it down to as well, is two things. Number one is allowing yourself that time and that permission just to have a down day or a relaxing day or whatever you want to call it, or week or month, whatever. That's completely fine. It's all part of the process. You need some time to turn your brain off. So that's part of it. The other thing is being more productive with the time that you do have. Now, I know that a lot of people watching this are still in the corporate world, and so for me, when I was in the corporate world, I would work my normal hours, and then I'd come home and I'd try and live a normal life and social life, etc., and then I'd try and build my business on the side, which is probably quite a common theme. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that watching. Having said that, what I found really helped propel me forward in a very rapid way was actually taking the time to map out the exact goals that I wanted to achieve in the 1 or 2 hours that I might have after dinner when I got home from work. And if I had that, at least I knew there was a bit of a pathway in front of me. It's kind of like that whole saying of, how do you eat a big shark? You take a bite off it with a smaller shark and then eat that, or something like that. No, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? That's the saying. Don't know where the shark part came from. Anyway, point being is that when you break your goals down from, I want to earn X amount of dollars, and then you break that down into a monthly goal, and then you break that down into like weekly accomplishments, little milestones along the way, and then of course between Monday and Friday, you know that, okay, well, I can't work on Tuesday night, I've got XYZ on after work. I can't do anything on my online business on Saturday because I'm heading away from with the family. So therefore, okay, I've got this many days, I've got that many hours, and these are what I want to achieve. I want to watch 2 modules of that course I'm going through. I want to reach out to X number of people. I want to post a couple of different pieces of content, and so on and so forth. And so if you have that framework in your mind, when it comes to your rest day, you're not going to have that sense of guilt because you would have felt like you've accomplished something throughout the course of the week. And then conversely, when you extrapolate that out to the end of the year, guess what? You've done a ton of work and you've actually allowed yourself and given yourself permission in order just to relax along the way at times as well. Now, some of you might think, well, Jamie, that's bollocks. I'm just going to keep working my brain to the bone. I think is that the word? My brain to the bone, and basically you'll end up achieving your results faster. And look, I tried that for a long time. In fact, I thought, okay, I'll get to that guilty part, midnight. I haven't slept, but I know I'm going to need to at some stage. And so I would try and work harder. But what happened is that time between midnight and, you know, this wee small hours when I think I'm being productive, guess what? I'm not really being productive. It's not really driving me forward because my brain is switched off at like 9 p.m. in my case anyway. And I'm sure you guys are the exact same. In fact, I'd be surprised if people can actually be productive after a certain time of night. That's just me anyway. I'm speaking my own experience there. Anyway, that's my advice. Give yourself permission to relax once in a while. Map out your week so that way you've got a clear flow of tasks that you need to do throughout the course of the week, and you'll find that the results you'll get in your affiliate business will be propelled forward quite significantly purely based on those two things alone. And that way you're not going to have that guilty sensation of, have I done enough work? Oh, have I stayed on task? Have I been focused? And because you would have actually accomplished something along the way. So anyway, I hope that helps, guys. Once again, my name is Jamie. If you got any value from this, I'd love it if you hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts. And if you'd like to take your affiliate marketing business to the next level, all you need to do is click that link below. Check out the Super Affiliate Accelerator. We've got some amazing results happening in there for our students, and you might end up being our next case study. However, little caveat, if you're not prepared to put in the work, you can't follow some simple instructions, probably not for you. In fact, it's not going to be for most people, I'm going to say that. But those that are taking action are getting some awesome, awesome results. My name's Jamie. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you in the next one.